Hello everyone, in this tutorial I will tell you about else if statements and switch statements. In the previous video we talked about else if statements, but we talked like about if else, not else if. Okay guys, so I'm gonna start with an example from the very beginning. So I have my Unity project opened and I have my script opened. So here we can see where we started. Okay, let's just type everything from the very start. So let us create a Boolean variable. Let's call it condition var, and let's assign its a true value for the beginning. Now we are checking if condition var, then we will execute this code. I mean, right now it is just debug.log. Condition var in if. Okay. And now what I would like to show you is you can just type here else if and then put another condition inside here. And what it basically means is that our program flow will execute this line. It will create a variable, then it will move down over here and check if this variable is true. And if it is true, it will execute this thing over here and then go out of the else if block and execute code down here, which will be down here. Okay, but if I'm adding here else if, and if the code executes and it turns out that condition variable is false, the program won't go inside here. It will start from over here and it will check if this condition holds. So let us just put in here 3 less than 5, and that's definitely true. 3 is always less than 5, and then we can just put a default else block, and this block will get executed only if neither this condition is true and neither this condition is true. Okay guys, and since we already talked about like 3 less than 5, let me show you something interesting. Let us create here another Boolean variable, another var. For the simplicity I will call it another var, and I will assign it a value of false. Now let's just perform a basic Boolean operation. Let's just take a condition var and put here or, and put here another var. And we already talked about Boolean operations, so be sure to check out my previous video to see where I explained what it basically means. So, and I will repeat it once more here in a nutshell. So if condition var is true, this whole expression will be true. So if condition var or another var is true, the whole expression will be true. And if both of a condition var and another var are true, the condition will be true as well. So the only case when this condition will be false is when we have condition var and another var both false. Okay guys, so let me put in here else if with a condition. Okay guys, so that's fine. And let me put here another debug.log. Let me type in here default else. So save your script, go to Unity editor, wait while your script is compiling, run the game. Here we can see condition var and if, and what it means is that we got in here because the condition variable was true. Okay, let me now put the condition variable to be false and another variable be true. And let's go to Unity. The script is compiling once more, and while it's compiling, let me explain you what will happen now. So now we will come here and our program will look up whether a condition variable is true or false. Oh, it's definitely false, as you can see here. We put a value of false in it, so it will skip this if body and it will go directly to over here, and here it will check whether a condition variable or another variable, so one of them is true or not. And one of them is definitely true. It is another variable. Another variable is true, and since another variable is true, we will go in this else if block, and then we will just go out here. Okay, so this line of code won't be executed. Okay, let's rerun the program. So we can see else if with a condition, and it is over here, else if with a condition. And the last thing in else if, let's put both of the condition variable and another condition and another variable to false. Save the script, go to Unity, wait while it compiles, and in this case we will go. The program will come here. It sees that condition variable is false. It will go over here. It sees that both of the variables are false. So the operation on falses produces a false. So it will skip this block of code and go directly to the default else. It is not necessary to put a default else, but very often you will do that. So let's rerun the program, and what we should see now is default else. Okay, we see default else, that's fine. Okay, so that's basically it for if-else statement. We will use them later on. Now let me show you one more thing, and this is called a switch statement. So I will just introduce you to the switch statement with a simple example. I won't go in a lot of details about it, but I hope guys you will grasp it maybe a little better later on when you will actually have to use it. Right now you can just watch it and maybe repeat what I'm doing and play with it a little bit so that you understand it better. So let's create a variable int. Let us call something like checker. Okay. Let us put here 7. Then we are typing switch. Oh, it even wrote a switch statement for me. So then I'm putting a checker here. And then I'm just adding cases. Case 1, I would like to see a debug.log it is 1. And then let's just put in here break. Then case 7, I would like to see here we got our variable. Nice. Okay. Save, and let me put here default, and let me type here debug.log in default case. Okay, and in default, after the default case, it wants me to what is the wrong did I do? Break statement is missing. Okay, that's fine. I will put a break statement. I thought that it is not necessary, but I think that in the last.NET framework it become. So save the script, go to Unity editor once more, wait while it compiles, and let me explain you briefly what will happen here. So our int variable will come over here. I mean its value 7. And in case the value of this thing is 7, we will go. The program will go and execute everything after this column until it encounters break for the first time. So we actually may put break down here somewhere only, and it would go all the way down here and execute all the code. We put it over here. So in case our checker is 1, it will execute this code. In case our checker is 7, I mean the value of our variable int checker is 7, it will execute this code and then break. And in case the checker is different from 1 and different from 7, our program will go to the default block and execute this in default case, and then just break and go out. So that's pretty much it. So let's rerun the program, and we should see we got our variable nice. So we got our variable nice, as you can see, and guys, that is all. That is all for the switch statement for now. I mean, in the future tutorials we will use it, and we will actually create some games, and you will see how it is all used. But for now, just stick with me. I have a lot of more topics, basic topics in C# to cover, so that you really be comfortable with me creating games and repeating after me and playing on your own. And I hope, guys, you enjoyed the video. Please leave me comments if you didn't get something or you don't like something. I will really pay attention to them. And of course, if you have an opportunity, please subscribe, leave a like, and something like that. So I was glad to see you guys. Bye.